Greenoak is a charity based in Woking. It's been providing affordable housing in the borough for well over 40 years and manages over 300 homes in Woking and West Byfleet, all at social housing rents. I know at Woking Borough we really appreciate people like Greenoak. These awards were launched in 2015 to celebrate the fantastic contribution that so many of you, the volunteers, make to our community. There are 3 award groups this year: Woking Volunteer of the Year, Woking Young Volunteer of the Year, and a special award for Lifetime Community Service Achievement.
For the Young Volunteer of the Year, the winner is Tim Nugent-Young of Woking and Cllr Hospital.
I enjoyed volunteering because after 2017 I had a car accident, so it gave me a different perspective of life. Like, I looked at life differently, so I thought, well, how can I help others? So I thought, I've seen this, I go past it every day, so I sort of thought I'll volunteer there.
Hi, I'm Gary Wood. I'm the Volunteer Services Manager at Woking and Cllr Hospices. The reason I'm here is because I've put forward Tim Nugent-Young as Woking Young Volunteer of the Year. Tim volunteers now at Bradbury Wellbeing Centre, working with our patients who have life-limiting illnesses.
We've had Tim as a volunteer with us for about 12 months now, and he arrived as quite a shy individual and has just blossomed into this role.
He's been really fantastic at helping us with various open days that we've had, which is a part of our sort of wider strategy to engage the public in what the hospice does, inviting them to come in and find out more about the good work that we do. And he's been phenomenal at helping with quite a few of those events, and he's just a pleasure to work with, because anything that you ask him to do, and he always does it with a big smile on his face, and he's an absolute pleasure to be around.
Chris Atkins of Citizens Advice Woking.
So I'm Chris Atkins, and I've been with the Bureau for the best part of 25 years. Well, I think the benefit for me is that, first of all, every day is different. No 2 days can ever be the same. It's stimulating, it's good for me, and I hope it enables me to put something back into the community.
Okay, my name's Lorraine Buchanan and I'm the Chief Exec of Woking Citizens Advice. Chris has been volunteering with us for more than 25 years. He joined us after he'd retired from his job as a policeman, and ever since then he's given at least a day and a half a week to Citizens Advice Woking. Chris is one of the kindest and gentlest people I've ever known. He's incredibly empathetic with his clients. He gives them the time they need at a time when they are desperate in some occasions. Chris helps anybody who comes to him for assistance. When we see Chris working with people, it makes us feel that everybody is so well supported.
These awards will provide an additional £10,000 to local charities to help support their valuable services.
Right, and now we have the winner of the second special award for Lifetime Community Service Achievement, and that is John Dumbleton of Surrey Care Trust.
Well, the time's come for me to retire from this role as a mentor. I'm sad to be going because I've had terrific support from Surrey Care Trust and their team, and Woking High School too. I'm really going to miss it, partly because I've learned so much myself, as well as the satisfaction of thinking I've helped a lot of students over the years.
My name is Sian Jones and I work for Surrey Care Trust. We work with vulnerable families across the whole of Surrey. One of our other programmes is a learning centre. It's called STEPS. This is how John initially became involved with Surrey Care Trust. He went along there and became one of our mentors and tried to encourage the young people there where they had anger and all sorts of other issues that were going on within their lives. He would try and encourage them to look more at the positives within their future.
As a school, we have been working with Cllr Trust for many years, supporting our most vulnerable students. John, we have spent a long time talking about our kids, our common love of Northern Ireland and our families, and I am always pleased to see you at my door. We as a school have been so very fortunate to have had your time, your patience and your wisdom over the years. And for improving the lives of so many, we cannot thank you enough.
The winner of the Woking Volunteer of the Year is Tom Landis.
I'm Tom. I'm a volunteer at Corner House Woking, which is a mental health charity that runs support groups for people with depression, anxiety and other problems. I've been volunteering here since January 2017. I was encouraged to do so after my father died. Friends said, get out of the house, volunteer, it will get you back into things. Because I have my own mental health problems.
Corner House is a organisation that provides support for people experiencing difficult mental health. Well, without Tom and the other volunteers, we could not run Corner House. And Tom has been especially fantastic because he has stayed for so long and is always there when you need him. He gets it, he understands it due to having mental ill health himself.
Tom's a legend. I can't tell you how many times I've sent an email that says you're a star on it. I think one of the things that people say is, you know, there's a cup of tea and a smile, and just a really calm welcome.
It's a brilliant group, and I find Tom very welcoming when I arrive. He's always there offering a cup of tea. And although it's a serious group, he'll often inject humour at appropriate times, which can often lift the mood when it's much needed. And I always come away from the group feeling far more relaxed and far more at ease. But yeah, Tom plays a big part in that.
I want just to thank you hugely for the time that you've given up as volunteers, the energy and money that you've given up to make Woking's many voluntary organisations a success. You've probably heard this quote before. You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. And actually Woking's volunteers have made a huge amount of difference and made a huge life for everyone. Woking's volunteers might have made a great life for themselves and our borough as a result. Volunteers might not be paid, but that's not because they're worthless, it's because you are priceless. I've been saying thank you to our volunteers, and it's been great to hear their stories. It's been very emotional to hear their stories, and it's not just them, it's the people they represent, so I hope you take that message back. But hopefully we all can thank yourself and Greenoak Housing Association for hosting us, appreciating volunteers and being so generous. Housing Association didn't have to do this, but you do this because you care, and it's really appreciated. So hopefully everyone can join with me in saying thank you to Greenoak.